Hi there. It's May 31st, the last day of May, and the last proverb this month. Proverbs 31. Let's go over here. It's not too long. We'll begin. Now, the first 9 verses are words of King Lemuel. I'm not sure who King Lemuel was, but these are words that his mother taught him. Okay? Words of King Lemuel, a pronouncement that his mother taught him. I just said that. What should I say, my son? What son of my womb? What son of my vows? Don't spend your energy on women or your efforts on those who destroy kings. That it is not for kings, Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine or for rulers to desire beer. Otherwise he will drink, forget what is decreed, and pervert justice for all the oppressed. That kings and rulers weren't supposed to drink alcohol back then because it could impair their decision making. Yeah? And who is? Give beer to one who is dying, and wine to one whose life is bitter. Let him drink, so that he can forget his poverty and remember his trouble no more. For poor people to drink, right? Speak up for those who have no voice, for the justice of all who are dispossessed. Speak up, judge righteously, and defend the cause of the oppressed and needy. I'm going to highlight some stuff here just so we can come back and talk about it, right? Right. This one. Okay. Now the last verse 10 through 31 is an and I say this every month, it's an acrostic poem. And when it was written in here, it was already hundreds of years old. It was a very old poem handed down. Acrostic meaning it follows the letters of the Hebrew alphabet. 22 letters and 31 verses, and the letters are completely lost in the translation. It would have said A is for this, and beta is for this, and delta is for this, gamma for this kind of a thing. But very much like Psalm 119 is also an acrostic that loses its translation. But we'll read it. And it's important to know this isn't about one wife. This is about wives in general, okay? That they wrote about. Probably something they read to little girls when they were growing up, right? Who can find a wife of noble character? She is far more precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will not lack anything good. She rewards him with good, not evil, all the days of her life. She selects wool and flax, and works with willing hands. She is like the merchant ships bringing her food from far away. She rises while it is still night and provides food for her household and portions for her female servants. She evaluates a field and buys it. She plants a vineyard with her earnings. She draws on her strength and reveals that her arms are strong. She sees that her profits are good, and her lamp never goes out at night. She extends her hands to the spinning staff, and her hands hold the spindle. Her hands reach out to the poor, and she extends her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of her household when it snows, for all her household are doubly clothed. She makes her own bed coverings. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known at the city gates, where he sits among the elders of the land. She makes and sells linen garments. She delivers belts to the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing. She can laugh at the time to come. Her mouth speaks wisdom, and loving instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the activities of her household and is never idle. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also praises her. And he says, many women have done noble deeds, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord will be praised. Give her the reward of her labor, and let her works praise her at the city gates. Right. I always like this part right here. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, right? When you want to find a beautiful woman, you got to look on the inside, because that will never change. Okay. So there you have it. That's Psalms 31, the last proverb of the month. I didn't highlight too much in here. It's a very short chapter. To say it is not, we highlighted 4 and 5. It is not for kings, Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine or rulers to desire beer. Otherwise he will drink, forget what is decreed, and pervert justice for all the oppressed. All right? If a ruler gets drunk, he's out of his mind and can be taken advantage of by wicked advisors, and it has been done. Okay? And 6 and 7 says, give beer to one who is dying, and wine to one whose life is bitter. Let him drink so that he can forget his poverty and remember his trouble no more. All right? And if you have poor people, they get together on the weekends and they have a few beers, and just for a little while, they forget all their problems. That's why weekends are important. Okay? And it's not bad. What it does say it doesn't say not to drink in the Bible. It says not to get drunk. Okay, it's all right to drink, have a few beers, and forget your troubles and laugh with friends. It's not okay to get drunk and be completely out of your mind. Okay, and it talks about that earlier in Proverbs. How you have a hangover and people felt like somebody beat you up, but you can't find any wounds on you, stuff like that. So yeah, it's okay. And the whole acrostic poem all about women. I do highlight 30. The charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord will be praised. Right? Find yourself one of those. So there you have it. A very short chapter. And that concludes Proverbs for the 9th time. And we'll start a brand new version tomorrow. I'm not sure which version that we are going to do. Let me see if I can find. I'll look it up real quick. Okay, so let me show you this. So we have done the New Living Translation, the New International, the New American Standard, New King James, English Standard Version, the Good News, Revised Standard Version, the Living Bible, hated that. And this month we did the Holman's Christian Standard Bible. I'm not sure which one we're going to do tomorrow. We will start a new version. Okay. I'm kind of putting off doing the King James, but we can. Let me go over here real quick. This. And that's right here. Now this is all the versions, word for word, meaning exact translations, and it goes thought for thought, which they take the thoughts and try and make it so it's understandable, and paraphrase. I mean, they just change everything. I try and stay away from the paraphrase. And you can see there's a lot of versions in here. Okay. Christian Standard is right here, right on the edge of word for word, thought for thought. Okay. And what's TLV? TLV. Tree of Life version. Never heard of that. Revised Standard version. I don't think we've done that yet. The Revised Standard version. Yeah, I don't know. We can jump up here and look real quick. Let's see. What is this? There's a lot of versions in this program. So the new Revised Standard version. Don't like the new ones. Let's switch this. Let's see. Oh look, we've been here before. Did we do that before? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. Oh, we did. We did that in March. So we won't do the Revised Standard Version, will we? Well, if you have any ideas, give me let me know. And we'll. TLV. Tree of Life. I've never heard of the Tree of Life version. Amplified Common Contemporary Jewish. Yeah, maybe we'll start back with the New Living Translation again. Okay, so we could start back with the New Living Translation unless somebody's has a better idea. Oh, look. Yeah, I haven't done that in here. When I did the New Living Translation before, I was doing, we were using Apple's, the Kindle version. So this one, we'll do the New Living Translation tomorrow. It doesn't have any highlights in it, which is what I'm looking for, something that doesn't have highlights in it. So we can. But there you have it. Stay tuned later today. We are going to finish out Psalm 119 today, the second 88 verses and the last 11 letters in that acrostic. And I think that's the only thing in there. I'm not sure, but we can find out here. Yeah, it's very long, so that's what we'll do today. But until next time, keep reading. See you later.